From Half Lit and Dope Living TV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Tretch in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start out by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. And how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's good. Thank you always for supporting us and hanging out with us, chilling. You know, it's all good. We appreciate you guys. We got a lot in store for you 2024. Having said that, man, I don't know if anybody watched this today or whenever it came on, but Cat Williams is going off. He is going in on Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer and Faison Love and Ricky Smiley. But, you know, the thing is, basically everybody's saying he's telling the truth about everything, okay? We'll get into that some other time. But what's up, Jay?
Oh, I didn't hear about it. Come on. I need the juice.
It's all on YouTube, okay? Cat Williams is just saying, hey, this is what the situation is. People stole his jokes. He was, you know, people were lying and doing this and that. He said 2024, it's going to be revelations. The truth's going to be told. So it's going to be a lot of, he going, if you watch Club Shay Shay, that's Shannon Sharp's show, he going in. He is going in. What up, Mo?
Yeah, I was watching. Actually, I watched that right before the show came on. I watched 2 parts on TikTok. You know, just those 2 parts they, you know, ran out there on TikTok, and he pissed off at the whole industry.
Man, I mean,
he going. They say they're substandard pay him and everything. You know,
he said that he's done what? He's got more stand-up shows than anybody, which is true.
Right?
He's done. You know, Ricky Smiley said that the role of the Santa Claus was supposed to be Ricky Smiley. I mean, was supposed to be Cat, and Ricky Smiley was supposed to play Money Mike. He said, and Cat was basically saying, okay, now look, man, I'm 5'5". All right. Why would they make me a Santa Claus?
Right.
Then he also said something about the role. He said that the role was initially that Money Mike was getting raped in the bathroom. Okay. He said he don't do any of that. So he told the guys in his first time out, hey, I'm not getting raped, okay? He said, but what I will do is I'll make it funny for you. It's a lot of stuff. It is a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he pissed off at the industry. I mean, that was in his infancy. You know, all those roles and stuff you're talking about. That's when he first came out. Right, you know, a lot of stuff he got dissed on hard, but he was a hardworking man up in Ohio. You know, way before he got hot. You know, he was hosting his own shows before a lot of those cats was even started getting hot.
This man left home at 13, man, and started jacking cars and doing everything to make a living. But you know what? We talking about relationships today, okay?
Well, I just have to add that it's similar to what Taraji is talking about then, and you know, as far as her being underpaid and not getting her acknowledgement. So it's similar. It's 2 different genres, but it sounds the same to me.
Well, I think she's mad. He's not really mad. He's just saying, I'm going to tell the truth. People have come on here and said this about that. I'm just going to tell y'all the truth. So let him go and do that. Handle his business.
What's up, y'all? Sorry I'm late. I just got to do another session real quick.
It's all good. It's all good. Okay. So I'm going to start off, man. You know, my guy, Mike Green, who's the owner and DJ, I'm sorry, radio personality of DeVille Radio. He sent a question. All right. Well, he didn't send a question. He told me, hey, Greg, check this out. And I'm going to ask it for him. All right.
Okay.
So
hey,
let's start it off. You out at dinner with your woman and her friends. All right. She demands that you pay for everybody at the table because you're the only man there. Do you pay?
No.
Hell no. That's how I'm gonna answer that.
Hey, Jeff. And you know it's 2 or 3 of them witches that you don't even like at the table.
Come on now. You better speak on it.
What's the one now? You got to go home after that. And I guess she's trying to get some clout herself, okay?
First of all, I do like this. Hey, baby, what you talking about?
She good.
And this is just a date.
You out there with your girl and her friends.
Oh.
You know what?
She said you're the only man.
That's something that should have been discussed prior
Mm-hmm.
to that. That reminds me of, what is that, Erica Badu? Where I got to pay your way and your cousin's way too. You know, where you're going out and you thinking everybody, you know, because, well, they're saying you the man or whatever. You got to pay. I think that's kind of disrespectful. Not unless you've discussed that prior to.
Yeah, you don't just.
My question is this: if the shoe was on the other foot, you know.
No, but she's not gonna do it. She crazy as hell.
I don't. In that case, Mo, I ain't got no feet.
Crazy as hell. My thing is, hey man, look, I am not obligated to nobody but you. And really, if we ain't married, so you just my girlfriend. I'm not really obligated to do a damn thing for you, okay? But through the protocol and all of this other stuff, you know, yeah, you're my girl. I'm gonna do a little bit for you, but your friends, they got to pay, you know what I mean?
They got to
not friends. Come on now.
Man, come on, get out of here.
Yeah, I read something similar to that, and it was a whole like about 12 to 15 of them, and she was trying to showboat. This is my man. He's got money. Blah 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 blah. And expected him to pay for the whole family, and he paid for his, from what I read, and stepped.
I will ask for an extra bowl
of
alphabet
the same
soup.
thing.
I'll ask for an extra bowl of alphabet. Bring me the alphabet soup, and I'm gonna spell out that hell no. Take your ass on. It's gonna be all in the alphabet.
Oh Lord, all of that.
I'm gonna tell you where my frustration comes from. I saw the reel. I saw the reel.
You saw that one?
That was terrible. I hated that. I had to watch it 2-3 times to make sure her people were really saying that. And they really was. They was tripping.
Okay, you're going to send that to me, Greg. That's
you see, my whole thing is this. First of all, if she'd respect me, or you know, if we'd have respect in our relationship, she'd have said, "Baby," she'd have pulled me to the side and said, "Baby, can you, you know, take care of my family real quick on this dinner?" And if I said no, she wouldn't have said nothing about it and just turned around and said, "Okay, sit down."
Don't ask me to do everybody. I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen ever. I don't care how much money I get. Don't ask me to do everybody. I'm not high siding for nobody. Fuck you. Anyway,
Lord, that have been gone for a couple of days, and you guys are. You know what? I told you that y'all in time out. Did I tell you to get out there?
We was having a man's night that night.
We really was.
I don't care. I put y'all in time out.
With her girls, why is he even there? You know? Because
why was he there?
She may have invited him there and told her girls that don't worry about it, my man will take care of. She might have
that's probably why she invited him.
This doesn't seem like a long-term relationship to me. This seemed like something maybe just getting off the ground. And hey, y'all want a free meal? Come on, I'm gonna have him come join us, and he's gonna pay for the food. Because you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that with someone you've been with for a while.
Yeah, like I said earlier, you said something way before that. I pulled me to the side.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
hopefully.
Let's move on. Now I think we did this one before, but I don't think we dug into it, and we're not going to. You know, we're going to keep these short because there's a lot of stuff here. Who should create the plan for moving forward once something has happened? Okay, would it be the forgiver or the person who needs forgiving?
What plan?
That right there, Gina. That right there.
What plan?
I think I know what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I know this.
You got to say, if you got caught cheating, who should make the move to try to make it right?
Yeah.
Again, what plan?
Exactly. Ain't no plans. You already know what's happening.
Well, let's you know,
Oh, that's funny.
before, but let's hear what my friends at Relationship, what do you call that? Tonight's conversation has to say. All right.
I feel like it's a double slap to the face, right? Because you've been wrong. I forgave you, so that's already me extending that grace to you, and then you wrong me again, right?
I believe because sometimes the person that's been transgressed against don't come with the tangible plan of what you want this other person to do. What I mean is, you say fix this, but you don't give the steps. You don't have the new boundaries.
Well, just like you came up with the steps on how to fuck it up. Come up with the steps on how to fucking fix it.
But see,
that's fair, Ace, because you don't know how you want your trust gained back.
Walk around New York and give me a cheesecake. Oh God, like.
So that already just proved to you that he don't know what to do with your heart. You say, "Hunt, take it again and figure it out." This is what's no. Hear me out. You're asking the person that's actively hurting you, that actively dared you wrong, to now be the person to heal and fix you without you giving some type of instruction. And if you feel like you're too good to give instruction, then you might not need to be in that relationship.
I don't think it's too good. I think you don't necessarily know where to start from there.
I'm saying that's my point exactly. You don't know, so how you expect this to know? And then this is why people get into these cycles.
I agree.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
no, I'm
I
with the
agree with what he's
person in
saying.
the audience. Did you hear what he said? You need to be quiet. Did you hear the person in the audience screaming?
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear
I
that.
ain't hear it at all.
Come on, man. If okay, we had a problem. I'm trying to make it up, okay, but I don't know what you need, what you require me to do to make it up.
It ain't gonna be there.
It's because some people.
Go ahead.
Some people require you to be a mind reader. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
He's trying to say if there's a situation or a problem, and somebody is asking. So if I ask my wife, "What do you want me to do because I hurt you? What can I do to make the situation more favorable to please you so it doesn't happen again? I have you in mind." So then when if my wife comes back and tells me, "Well, I don't know what you could do," but what he's saying is, since you're the one that's been hurt, you should be able to tell me what you need, what's going to help you. I'm the one that messed up. So if I messed up, I'm not going to have the answers.
But coach, it depends on what the mess up is. If you messed up and you cheated, you know what to do to fix it.
No.
We know what cheating. We know what
fix
cheating is. But what he was saying was overall though. That's what he was covering the base overall. We don't even know if they talked about cheating because they brought up cheating. They was talking about putting your thing in somebody else. The women said that. He covered an overall basis of I don't know what to do. If cheating is self-explanatory, Gina, we can get that to everybody. All y'all older than me on this bad boy. So I know we all know what to do, and I know what to do if you cheat. You got to fix it.
But I don't 100% agree with what he said, because a lot of times when and again, it all depends on the longevity of the relationship. You know this person now, you got to know them, you passed all this craziness. You know what is going to hurt that person before you even do it.
You don't know everything that's going on.
Not everything. That's giving people too much credit. You giving people way too much credit for their relationship.
There are because
people still get divorced at being together for 30 years. People get divorced being together for 20 years.
But
and
that's not necessarily, and it's not always something that somebody did, though. It's not always something
But that's what we're talking about, though.
To forgive someone is something that someone did. For me, I think it should be the two of you, because now I'm in agreement with Ace. If he's already hurt your heart, and then you're turning around giving your heart back to him or her, because women are just as scandalous as men nowadays. So you're giving it back to him. Okay, here, you figure out you've already hurt me again. Right. Or figure out, what you need to do. I think it should be both of them. This is what I did not like. This is what hurt me. And then you need to own up, whoever it was who did the hurting, own up to what they did. And then together, how can we?
Yeah.
Because if you're a couple, it's two, it's a unit. So what can we do to move forward from this? Versus, okay,
and
I
agree with you, Marcy, and I still go back to what I said. It depends on where you are in the relationship, because that's to me, that's in the premature stages where you're learning what this person likes and don't like. Yes, Mo, you've been with Marianne how long?
30 years, 30 something.
Do you know the things that you do that's going to make her angry, hurt her feelings?
Hell yeah.
There you go.
You know exactly what button to push.
There
And
you
you know
go.
to stay away from them, like like that mother
That's
was
what I'm
toxic.
saying. That's why I said it depends on what level of the relationship you're in.
Hey, the world evolves.
And maturity of the person.
The world evolves, change happens. Okay. So there's been times where
You on mute, bro.
Yeah, you have to purposely mute. I think he was a purposely.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that was a purpose mute. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You answering the question. Okay. Go ahead, Greg.
What's going on here? So my thing is, even though you've been married 1,000 years, okay, there's a moment where, because the world changes, so different things might happen now that tick you off. Okay, if I don't know what ticks you off daily, because nobody's going to know daily what ticks you off. Okay, how am I going to know properly how to soothe you when you haven't given me the template? I might try to do it on my own and mess it entirely up. Okay, completely, and dig a deeper hole. I got to make a quick jet right quick, y'all. But let me give y'all this next question. All right. There's a lady, right? Now, 3 guys have told her that she's intimidating. Now she says three guys have told her in a row. Now she says that she from this point forward, she want all men to step up and be men. What truly does that mean? Okay, she wants. You know what? Let's not do that one.
Yeah, let's do that.
That was like,
hey, I got one.
I want to do that one.
I just didn't hear what the last word he said.
And be men, I think he said.
Be men or be me.
3 people told this lady she's intimidating now, and she wants all the men to step up and be men. I will be right back. Y'all talk about this for a moment, all right?
Yeah, that would have to be defined. What does she mean by that?
It's about 2 or 3 different ways you can look at that. First of all, it depends on the person you're talking to. If you're talking to somebody you love and having a relationship with, that then they know what you're talking about. But just coming off the riff like that, in general public, in general, just hey, y'all Negroes need to be men and step on up. That might be talking about the whole situation, a whole nother thing.
The way I'm taking that is that she's saying when the men are saying she's intimidating, in my scenario, she's got her own company, possibly she's got her own money, her own home, traveling, doing everything for herself. And when she's around, and this is my scenario, and when she's around men who are trying to approach her, she's that, what do you call it, that alpha female, kind of like, look, I got everything, ain't nothing you can do for me. And they're like, well, hold up. And maybe she's saying, I expect you to have all of it, what I have and more, and not be a butt about it.
I don't really get that. I don't really get that. What I'm getting is, if you can't handle me, then bye. Basically, because in order for, I've been told that, I was told that by a lot of times too, that I was very intimidating when I was dating, and not only that, by other people too. But I just feel like that person, you're not saying that you need for people to have more than you or bring more. I feel like they need to be stronger.
Yeah.
To match that strong personality.
Yeah. There's a I don't know what your comments was, but there's something we're going to talk about that strong, a man and his. Anyway, we'll get to that too. Okay, what was you going to say, Mo?
I'm just saying, when I first met Gina, I got that she was strong, independent. You know, she had a thing. I ain't have to worry about, I know that if she loves somebody and somebody's returning love back, they ain't have to worry about nothing. She was solid what she was saying. But she loved hard too. You know what I mean? So I mean, if you heard it, you in trouble.
Well, one thing I was looking at was the fact that what the big thing that stuck out for me is that 3 people said she was intimidating.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the big thing that stuck out for me. Because normally when it's kind of like when I did my session with Monix said that people always say that he come out condescending, or people think that he's intimidating. But he gets that from a lot of people. If it's some 3 or more people, I always tell people sometimes you got to take a dive and analyze why are people saying that about you. I'm not saying that you're doing anything bad, but it's good if you don't like people telling you that you intimidating. I think it's up to the person to kind of just look at it and be like, okay, well, what makes me intimidating to people?
Right.
That's not saying that once again you're doing something bad or something wrong. But if you're tired of hearing that from people, that's just one key thing about it. Yeah, just do a dive.
But you know what? I hear it all the time.
Well, why, Coach?
Why change? And see, I hear that from a lot of people.
Nobody said change though. Nobody said change.
I hear a lot of.
I said you have to have understanding of why people would feel that way. I've been told that people told me that I could talk harshly and how I could come out sometimes. So what did I do? I did a dive in myself. I didn't change who I was, but maybe what I did was I maybe approached conversations differently. I could still get my feelings, my thoughts, my expectations, how I feel about everything. It's just all in you do it. A lot of times us as people, we get set in our ways, and we get stubborn, and we think that we don't have to kind of consider other people because we are just who we are. But you live your whole life. Older people taught me when I was younger, respect people. And sometimes people have to be respected in different ways. You know what I mean? So why not just learn why not be open to learn how the different aspects and ways and how you say things affect people? There's nothing wrong with it. Only take it a negative way if you don't want to try to look at yourself.
But Coach, I don't even feel that the intimidation comes from the way you speak to people. I believe it comes from a person's persona. And if you feel intimidated by that, that means you need to step your game up. Why do I need to bring mine down or do anything any different?
Nobody
If
said
you
have to dumb it
can't
down.
handle it, then guess what? You got to go find somebody that you can.
Let's move on.
Let me touch on
interpretation of what I'm saying here.
You need to bring something to the table, Robbie says. Okay, what was you saying, Marcia, real quick?
Okay, I've been told a lot that I'm very intimidating. And so like Jeff, I was like, okay, let me examine
That's all I'm saying.
What is it that's intimidating?
I agree with that.
And what I found out, it was because they said because of my confidence.
There you go.
I'm very confident.
And there's nothing wrong with confidence.
And so that was the issue because I went, I actually asked
you. She said it was an issue.
Others. It was an issue actually for others.
We got some more, y'all. We got some more.
You gotta and that's what you gotta do. You have to let the findings that you come up with. You have to let that be everybody's issue.
Let's move on.
No, we agree because you have to. Gina, I agree with everything you're saying. When Marcy did what she did a deep dive. She gained understanding about herself. She didn't change who she was.
No,
she just said it was because of her confidence.
Right.
So now she understood why people were saying it. Nobody is saying that you have to change. A deep dive is just so you can understand how people will react to you. Nobody's telling you to become a different person, change, take off the wig, the makeup, and be somebody totally different. Nobody's saying that. It's good to know thyself and how thyself interacts with other people and how people interact with you.
There you go. Let's go. Next. That was good, y'all.
That was real good.
Next one, okay. And I actually had a video for that, but forget the video now. Would you date somebody that you felt that you? Let me get it right. Would you date someone that you felt that you settled for? Would you be in a relationship with somebody that you settled?
No,
I'm not gonna settle.
No.
Well,
I don't think that's a discussion question. Cause who gonna say yes?
Yeah, because I don't think none of us would settle.
Yeah.
None of us don't want to settle for nobody.
I expect to get cheated on. Yeah, I
Let's get
expect
this
it. I expect
perspective.
all of that.
Let's get this perspective from our guys here, okay? Y'all.
Okay.
Is it wise to date somebody that you may feel is settling for you?
No, it's not wise to date somebody that you feel is settling for you. They may not see it that way, but then you'll start operating off of insecurity.
Yeah.
That energy is gonna roll over to so many places. You're gonna say, oh, you can't wear that because you know that's I don't want you going here because I don't want you around these people. You're hindering their progress. You don't even want to see them go further or grow more because you feel like you barely got a chance to be with them in their current state. So it's gonna be a very unhealthy situation.
Yeah, you're gonna continue looking for them to secure your insecurities, and then that is a burden to them. You're always gonna weigh them down.
You gonna hold yourself back because you worried about what they think about you, and they really ain't paying you no attention. That relationship is doomed if you feel like somebody has settled for you.
He was cute and he had cute lips. But he was cute, he had cute lips.
Don't take the deep dive, Marcy.
I didn't do a deep dive. Okay, Greg, that question was switched from what you actually said. It's like you're the one that they're settling for.
Either or was what I just put it in general. It's either or.
Yeah. No, because if you feel like you're settling for me, to me that feels like you think I'm not all of that or whatever. Why am I be with you?
Or maybe you felt sorry for him.
Really
But Marcy,
I agree with that.
What's so crazy about that? A lot of women do settle. A lot of women do settle.
Chris says, Marcy, that's your grandson's friend.
Oh Lord. But he's still cute. He's cute, little young. Yeah, he wasn't young yet.
Chris, buddy.
He was just cute.
And let's get into this. This one,
Who's his granddaddy?
I really want y'all to talk about this, okay? True or false? And I got a video for it too. True or false? A man should be able to be soft and sensitive in his relationship.
True.
True. All day.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the issue.
You saying? Well,
the issue is back in old school ways, men had to be hard. They couldn't be sensitive. They couldn't cry. And now they have ulcers. They dying of high blood pressure. Stress.
Yeah.
They should.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's saying true. Everybody's saying
true.
Yep.
Let's hear the video. What do they say on the video? Because
we said true.
I have my opinion as well, but we're gonna let the video speak.
How do you deal with a man that is more sensitive than you?
It gets strange for me in conversations like these when we talk about one party being more sensitive or more soft. And a lot of times that kind of boxes men in, and it's alarming because if a man can't be sensitive and soft in his relationship, then where can he be? Like I don't know too many men that don't want to take their guard down with their old lady. Like I don't want to have to come home and protect myself from you. Like do you know what I gotta go through out in the world, and then to have to come home and guard and tiptoe with you because I can't be vulnerable? Like even when we use the word soft, bruh, a man being hard all the time will destroy him. Get you a man that gotta be hard all the time and see how he handle you. Brother, a man has to find softness in himself to properly handle those parts of you. Empathy is like a huge quality that's necessary for a healthy partnership. And in order to empathize, one almost has to see oneself. And if a man can't see himself in your emotions, if he can't see himself in your softness, then again, what do you think he's going to do? So when you talk about not wanting a man that's more sensitive than you, that's you falling into training that cuts pieces of a man off. And then you complain about those pieces being missing when he show up at your doorstep.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
That's right. That's 100 right there.
Yeah.
And women, a lot of women, and it's still prevalent today. They want a strong man. What is a strong man though? Okay, I think a strong man is well-rounded.
Exactly.
Right? Which means can be sensitive in this relationship. We can't, because like the man said, that's what you want to bring to your woman. Women don't want you to come in here with the caveman attitude. You're not going to get her. You're not
And
gonna
not only that, if he can't come home to you and be able to be soft and sensitive and you be his support, he's just going to go elsewhere for someone else that's going to listen and be that support.
Exactly.
And a lot of times that's where you got that when people are going outside of the relationship.
Yep. You ain't gonna open up about nothing. Gonna lock it down. That's
You're
true.
gonna wonder why he opened up to Shirley all the time.
Brother Chris says you don't have to be hardcore with your woman. Tanisha says she saw this. He also says men don't have to be hardcore with your woman too. You can't be DMX with your woman. She wants DMX and Ralph. I mean, funny as that is,
that's baby brother Chris.
True. Yeah, you gotta know when to cut that all of that off. You know what I'm saying?
What's so messed up about that? When crazy come out and stay crazy all the time and hard all the time, and he's so hard. You ain't trying to understand. You get that complaint.
Watch how that
Don't be too soft though, y'all. Don't be like butter. Don't every time I look at you, you're crying.
Oh, God, look at now that I definitely can't handle. Like,
Don't melt on the system. I don't need your meltdown.
What's wrong, Spanky? What's wrong?
Oh, he said, what's wrong, Spanky?
Oh, you're hilarious.
I'm crying today.
That's another true or false. I don't have a video for this one. Women cheat up, men cheat down.
Wow.
Okay, look.
I saw that one. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna answer this honestly. And I feel like
I never even thought about it. I'm gonna have to think about that one.
But it's true. I think it's true.
No,
because men. Nah, Chris, that ain't false, big dog. That's true. Maybe if you in a different arena, dog. If you a celebrity and you got millions of dollars, you doing all this. That's a little different. But let's talk about us. Let's talk about us peoples. My thing is, men fit.
Don't make me come on. Yeah.
I really have to think that one. Come on, I want to hear what you got to say, Coach.
Yeah, that's why I'm quiet.
Because I think that because men have a desire and need to be wanted, used for help. We want to be Superman. You know what I mean? It's like the video I watched where they was on tonight's conversation. They said men are trained to go after the damsel in distress. Any movie you watch, it's always the same narrative. What does she do? She looking to go find herself or got out of a bad marriage or divorce or something like that. She moves to another city. The man comes up. She meets this guy at a coffee shop. Hey, how you doing? Kiki and haha and all that. And then after Kiki and haha, you go on a date. She finds love because of him, right? He came and he helped her find the good and where she had bad and turmoil in her life. It's all in movies, it's all in TV shows, it's everywhere. It's even in the music, the R&B music we listen to, the love music we listen to. We want to feel like we could be the rescuer. That's why we date down. And women have to date up to give that man who is above her that same, it's like an ego boost kind of. It's an indirect thing. I gotta say that it's an indirect, it's not a direct thing that people are doing. I don't think people are just intentionally saying, okay, I'm gonna do this. I just think it's how it's designed because we're men and you all are women. You know what I mean? Oh, my man, look at the man tapped in.
Came on. Coming on. Come on.
I just feel that men are designed to be, since we have provider, protect, and all of that in us, this is why we constantly go ahead and we willing to date down. So we can be that provider, that protect and everything. And if we make it more, it's a financial thing,
But hold on, Chris. The question was not date down; it was cheat down. Or cheat up.
Oh, it works the same way too. If you're gonna cheat down, look here. If you cheat up, it's usually so you can go ahead and cheat up because women are looking for more. That's the perspective, that women are looking for more. So they're gonna go up. Men gonna cheat down because normally it's not about the financial or anything like that. A man won't understand it from his woman.
Okay.
So she can sit up here, she could be a little bit uglier. It don't matter about that. She don't have to sit up here and be fine as wine. As long as she give that man some attention, he will cheat down.
Ugly.
I'm gonna be real.
I see you rub your face, baby bro. Go ahead, baby bro.
He need a whooping.
I let an ugly woman.
The question is actually taken out of context because saying that a man cheats down is not about the looks. You see what I'm saying? It's about what makes that man happy. That gives that man peace. So when you talking about cheat up and cheat down, when people say that, they're only talking about financial and looks. That's it.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
I agree with that because if you got a cat that's that's got all this things together, and this woman is used to a certain level, you know what I'm saying? She's used to a certain level. She ain't gonna cheat down. Shoot, if anything, she gonna cheat up.
But look what Tanisha is saying, though. I'm reading her comments, and I was thinking the same thing. You usually do hear a woman say, "This my man cheated on me with a woman with 5 kids, or he didn't have a job, or things." I hear that too.
I only hear that in the hood. In my rent, I don't hear that. I only hear that in the hood.
But I think that's what Jeff started off saying. Certain arenas, different arenas.
Yes, different arenas that different.
As I just said.
Yeah, but even when I was there, it wasn't cheating up or cheating down. I mean, the person that's getting cheated on gonna always think it's a downgrade.
Right.
It can be somebody dating somebody and they cheated on them with Holly Berry. They're gonna think it's a downgrade.
And why
is it gonna give no high five for cheating with Holly Berry?
Why is it that her name is always bitch? I mean, it's always
she this trick left me for food and food.
Okay. Hey, you know what hey Greg, you know what the question should be?
What's that?
Who's more hurt after finding out they being cheated on, men or women?
Men.
I think women are more hurt, but men are more bruised. Their egos are bruised.
Okay.
So I was raised by Greg Gray.
Oh Lord.
We don't care about that.
Tanisha said she was short and fat, so it was a downgrade.
It was a downgrade. There it is.
But that's what I'm saying. The person that's getting cheated on will always think it was a downgrade.
Tanisha, what was her name?
Oh, no.
Don't blast it out like that, Negro.
Yeah. Hey, man, let me go to this other question here. Can a man love? It's similar. Can a man love his significant other and still cheat?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I hear it all the time.
They do it all the time.
Yes.
They do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I got a video.
And women can do it too.
Yeah.
That's men and women.
Men and women.
Yeah, men and women.
Women, I think, are better at it. They probably could be a lot better at it.
Let's see what they say. Relationship. I mean, the tonight's conversation, real quick.
Is there a world where a man can be fully in love with his wife or girlfriend and still cheat?
Off top, like my first inclination is to say yes. Where things get messy is that for me, a part of the expression of love, a part of walking in love is to honor the thing that you say you love. And if a part of the honor system in y'all's relationship is monogamy, then it gets difficult to, that's where things get messy. Now, off top, yeah, because I don't think in the moment he thinking like, oh, my girl, like, but again, like, when you start talking about what y'all said y'all's relationship was going to consist of and being able to honor that and being able to have the forethought to consider your partner, I don't know, bro. I really don't know.
So I think it goes back to...
I'm going to say hell no.
You say hell no? Yeah. So you meaning to tell me that somebody makes a poor choice and that just erases...
But is it always just one choice, one woman? Sometimes it's multiple women. Sometimes it's the same woman multiple times. These are choices that you're choosing to make over and over again. These are habitual choices, so yeah.
She done been cheated on.
Yeah, she done been through them habitual.
She said multiple.
Multiple.
Yeah, multiple.
The key word in that question, what they're talking about, is love. It's a difference between loving a person and being in love with a person.
Mm-hmm.
You can love a person and cheat on, but when you're in love with a person, you normally think about the consequences of your repercussions, actions.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I agree with the man over there in my left lower corner.
Over there.
Yeah, because you can love somebody and cheat on them.
That's true. And it is a difference in being in love and loving someone. There's a huge difference.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
So the
when
people,
somebody
so
is
you,
in love with you, they don't do anything that's gonna
That's right.
jeopardize losing
Yep.
you.
That's
so
They're
they
right.
not
love
gonna do
and
anything.
they fall out of love.
They don't even put themselves in that position.
Nope.
They don't even entertain the thought of it.
And that's what
One in the
that
opposite
was
direction.
the reason that I gave in the first question based on that. Because if you have someone who's in love with you, they know all of those triggers, just like Mo said. They know all of those things that's gonna hurt you, that's not gonna hurt you, that's gonna set you off. They know all those things.
Yep.
Okay. That's true. Good. I got another one.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna cut the life coach moment. So y'all, Marcy, plug your ears up. All right.
Oh Lord.
Now, in the teaser that I put out there earlier, I left out one word. Okay. Your friend, well, she got hated her best friend's ex. Should she tell him?
She got what?
You broke up.
She got oral sex from her best friend's ex. She should tell her, or should she leave it alone?
Chris, check that.
And we was talking about all this love and everything and all that.
And
Now we go
then
to this.
suddenly, she just happened up now.
That's not her best friend.
So like,
Not at all.
Hey, check them out, Gina. You'll be surprised.
That's not her best friend, though. You may think that's her best friend, but that's not her best friend.
The only reason I say you'll be surprised because who is telling the best friend how good their man is in bed?
Right.
You know, and the best friend sometimes be like, "Oh, they ain't together no more. Let me find out and see what she's talking about." And they never tell. And they never tell them.
I know two best
See,
friends.
I know from experience.
My best friends and I never have those type of conversations. Ever.
Well, see,
Friends for
that's
over 20
true.
years.
You shouldn't have that conversation with your best friend. But when he's doing something, like when he's off a little bit and she needs someone to talk to, that's who she's talking to, her best friend.
No, I need to talk to him. Look, you need to move over this way a little bit. You know.
Yeah.
I need to talk to him.
I feel exactly what you're saying. It's just most of the time, you know, girls have a girls' night and they be talking. Even if they're not even in a relationship with a person, it can be a person they got with.
School them. I need to school them.
It could be a person they got
I
with.
don't care how close you are to. It could be your sister. You don't have those conversations. You have it with your mate.
Yeah.
Damn,
That's the way it's always been with me.
Hey, Jane,
Mm-hmm.
hey, Jane, I feel you attacking me right now.
You feel intimidated?
Oh Lord.
Oh no, I don't never feel intimidated. I just feel you attacking me right now. Talk about sisters and best friends. I feel attacked.
That's why you keep your relationship between you and your
You and your person.
other. You don't talk about things like that. I worked at a place and they talked about, this is what he likes. This I'm not gonna do this. Oh, girl, he did this, he did that, and sure enough,
you might be talking to the freak of the week.
And sure enough, they were
like that. I worked
it.
in a telemarketing center, and those guys would be all through that place with all the women through there because girl, he
and they knew it. The women, and the women probably.
I was when I worked there too.
They talk too much.
Well, I'm gonna tell you how I was when I worked at the boat. The boat was just a soap opera on water. That's all it was.
Hey man, you know what, Chris? I worked at the boat before I went out to college, man, and I'm telling you, dude, I got somebody on the deck because it was there, and they ain't got no cameras out there. They do
none. It's a soap. It's a soap opera on water, bro. Everybody is dealing with everybody.
It is, and I'm not answering like that, y'all. So it's just my past. It's the past. All right? And y'all notice I ain't even answered half of these questions, but
I mean, we all.
I'll leave it to y'all. All right. We
got. Greg, can I tell the story real quick?
Go ahead.
So when Greg used to come to the boat, because he always talk about me being his dealer, me and Greg used to talk about the women we used to sleep with that was on the boat.
Nick. He just said, "Let me tell you about that. Can I say something about that, Greg? Can I say about that?"
I'll tell him, hey man, watch how she put that card down.
Yeah.
So men do that too, huh? Men do that too.
Yeah, pretty much.
We do.
I wasn't
We
having
do.
it. That's the
But
thing.
see, the difference between men doing it and women doing it, we do it not knowing that we already did it with that person, because that person wasn't obligated to either one of us.
And I ain't had too many.
It wasn't a situation where it wasn't a situation like he was in a relationship with her and I was in a relationship with her. No, it's
you
not
had
that
those
type.
conversations about your main girl.
I don't talk about my main girl.
No,
to nobody.
That brings
we don't do
trouble.
Nobody, hey, look, don't nobody even know if I had a main girl. If I had a main girl,
I would never. That's why I stay private, y'all. I would never, ever, ever bring nobody else into my relationship. Know anything goes on in my house. None of that. You will never.
Right. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Let's get to this
My
life.
point exactly.
Let's get to this life coach moment, y'all.
Yeah. We're gonna take a quick. I'm not ready like you're normally not ready. Okay, let's take a quick break to redirect, regroup, and refocus with life coach Jeff Relaford.
My name Long John Silver. I'm always ready.
For this life coaching 1 minute thought, this is what I want to put out for y'all. I've been doing a lot of sessions lately, a lot of sessions with people. And the main thing that I want to encourage everybody to do is to do a deep dive within. And I say that because we think we know ourselves at times, right? We think we know what makes us tick. We think we know what makes us move and shake and the whole nine. But there's always new things we can be learning about ourselves. I'm not saying you have to go up to the rooftops and the rafters and announcing, "Oh, I'm changing." No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying is take time to just look within, know how and why we do things and how they affect other people at times. Things don't always have to be negative. Like, for instance, the session I just got off today. This particular person didn't even realize that they had the answers within themselves the whole time. We literally went through 45 minutes of the session and they said how. And I said, you said the how within the first 10 minutes of the conversation. And then when I went back and I said it to them, they just didn't realize they were taking the deep dive. So I encourage everybody, look, you might not even need me, but I do want to help you. But that's beside the point. A lot of times, if you go ahead and you just search within, you will have all the answers that you need.
Right, check this out. I got two more really good ones. So let's dig into this one. True or false? Men value respect. Women value safety. Let me play the video first.
A lot of women don't accept the reality that men take respect over love any day. Any day, every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Respect me before you love me. And then women position themselves where it's like, well, I'll take safety over love.
Damn. Safety, huh?
So as long as I feel safe with you, I don't have to be in love with you. Because I'll marry the man that I respect before I marry the man that I'm in love with.
You know what? Whew. When you say that out loud,
she ain't lie.
That makes some sense.
Yeah, no, she didn't lie.
I have no rebuttals.
Because even the safety, immediately when you said safety, I'm like, no. In my head, I'm like, no. They want to marry somebody that's financially keeping them safe.
And it's so many different
protect.
It's so many different layers to safety.
But mine,
emotional,
keeping them safe.
But I don't have to be in love with my husband because I'm not gonna always.
You're not gonna always.
No.
Yeah.
But if I'm safe, where the I'm going?
Oh,
a lot of women don't accept.
That was heavy.
That was deep.
I
It
kinda
cut
like
both
that.
ways, like everything, though. You know,
It
she
do.
might be running her mouth off, but
And there is where she loves him. She's not in love with him.
Yep. I agree with that. I agree with that.
I do agree with the safety thing. I do agree. I kind of agree with what she was saying.
Because
It's
I think when
security,
you
definitely women do look for security. If
Yeah.
that crying man,
yeah,
he ain't giving her security. He crying too much.
and that's the word I was going to use, Gina. I was going to use security.
I think the security that they're talking about is stability security.
Yeah, it's two different
That's
kinds.
Not protection security. Even though that's a part of protection too.
I was getting ready to say that, but it is a part of security.
It is.
Protection
It is. But to me, I think what she was talking about as far as safe or safety is someone that she feels that nothing will happen to her while she's with him type of safety.
Yep.
Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, all that, I believe.
I got it from all the way around. I got it from like financially, that's security, that's safe. You can protect me if something goes down. Are you gonna jump in front of the bullet, or you gonna run the other direction?
Great.
So I got it as a whole thing.
That's what I looked at it as too. I looked at it as a whole thing because with women overall, it's an encompassing thing with women. That's what it is. Whenever women look at everything, it's always an overall thing. There's always something connected. I just know that just by talking to my wife. I don't need other women to tell me that. When I sit up here and talk to my wife about what she's looking for, everything interconnects. And when we start talking about that safety feature, that's why that makes most sense to me. Because even though you could be so specific on it, it's so many different layers to that.
It is.
So that part I get. To me, that makes the most sense because if she feels safety and secure in other areas, you should be able to meet those other requirements as well. And if not, she'll be vocal about that.
I agree with her 150% on the respect from men.
Yeah.
One thing you do not do is to disrespect men. That's the
Especially
worst
in
thing
public.
You do that. That's over.
And you see it so often. These young women don't understand. You are breaking this man down. If you want him to love you, he will not love you if you disrespect him like that.
Exactly.
True. Do it in public. You asking for it. I mean, and you wonder why he weak because
But he's not going to be with her for long.
No, he won't be.
That's true.
Look, I got two more videos I want to show, but the question for both of these videos is who's worse? Bitter baby mamas or bitter baby daddies? All right.
No, we had that.
I think we talked about it.
Let's go.
We always talk about bitter baby mamas, but we never talk about bitter baby daddies that only see their kids when you give them access, when you give them attention, when you give them sex. And when that stops, they stop seeing their own kids, and then they got the nerve to try to say, you keeping them away from it. No, I have boundaries. You cannot. When you gonna see me? In order to see the kids, there's a lot of women that feel the pressure of caving in because if you don't give him attention, he don't give your kids attention. He ain't seen his kids in 4 weeks, and you care about that more than he does. And so what do? You ain't seen your kids in 4 weeks. He knows that. He doesn't care, but he gets that reaction out of you. And now here you are, done up your mental. Listen, in the perfect world, you can make that man into one, but if you ain't got the capacity mentally to be able to babysit this man into babysitting his kids, you got to say, listen, hopefully God comes around and heals his heart, but I can't focus on raising my child wholeheartedly if I'm up here letting this man stress me the fuck out.
Right?
I seen that firsthand. I have seen it. You shake your head, big dog, but I've seen it where a man, I was with my ex, and when I was with my ex, he would not, the only time when he would really come around is if he did really see her have some type of interaction. So my man, it's out there. It might be rare, but it's out there. So we're not going to excuse that.
Let me say this. The thing about it is 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, those red flags was already there before they had the kid. So the thing about it is she knows and knew what type of man he was before they even had a kid together.
Yeah. Okay, I got one more.
Now, and look, one more thing. 9 times out of 10, when they got together, he already had a kid that he wasn't even seeing.
I just found another one. He thought he had another hot pocket. That's what he thought he had.
Yeah.
Right. That's the reason why I shook my head no on that situation.
Okay. I got this other one. Check this out.
Who's worse to deal with? A bitter baby daddy or a bitter baby mama?
A bitter baby daddy.
I'm a be honest and say I'm biased in the situation just because of how I grew up, you feel me? But I'm going to definitely say the woman. Because too often we get to having this parenthood conversation and we forget about who's most important in the parenthood conversation, and that's the children. Like, y'all two grown adults need to work y'all out like two grown adults, but the ones who are actually vulnerable are the children. And if the mother is the one with the children for most of the time, then her bitterness has immediate access to the children. We could only hope that a mother's bitterness is something so simple as trashing the baby father. We could only hope it's that simple, right? I grew up in a household where we got treated according to the relationship my mom had with our fathers.
Wow.
Yeah. Who's worse to deal with?
I think it's the mothers because they use those kids as a pawn.
They use their kids as a paycheck and a pawn.
Oh. I've been there too. I seen that.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy, but that's the relationship roundtable for the day, man. Tomorrow, man, we got Lamar Bozeman. He's a filmmaker. He's a director, Family Affairs Cinema. So he's going to come in tomorrow. I'm sorry. Gina, you want to briefly explain what's going on Saturday?
Yes, Saturday. There's a seminar from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be educating you on how to purchase real estate, how to buy tax lien homes. This is something that I've done over the past 10 years. It's very lucrative. Real estate is very lucrative. And you know what? People are in Gary buying up property after property after property. If you want to do it, it's the time now to get into it.
Yep.
Everyone should have at least one piece of property, whether you're going to use it for your own self. Stop paying rent. Stop paying for someone else money to go into their account, or whether you want to be a landlord, or whether you want to flip homes. There's a lot that you can do with this, and I would educate you on how to do it, the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts, and how to do it even with a low amount of money.
Saturday, go to Eventbrite, 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Okay, y'all check her out. Okay, go to her page. You'll find a link. All right, Jeff, what do you get? You got something coming up this week, right?
No, not this week.
I digress.
Pardon me?
What you got going on?
Nothing this week.
You ain't chasing no fires?
I really don't know. It's not like they're gonna set the fire. Like, okay, we need Marcy to come out to a fire this week.
See, gasoline and matches.
Well, let's have a mass shooting.
We're not chasing fires. That means nobody else
not chasing fires.
Chris, what you doing, bro, out there in Vegas?
A lot, man. Getting ready for Super Bowl weekend. I'll be shooting 2 reality shows, 1 drama series, and 2 movies this year.
Okay.
Got a lot going on, bro. We'll be on here to the show tomorrow if I keep talking.
It's all good, but y'all follow him, okay? Mo, what you got going on? Nothing?
Man, well, nothing, like y'all got it going on right now, but I got some stuff cooking in the background.
Okay, that'll work. It's going to happen. And we, just like you saw these little clips that we did, we're going to be doing a relationship roundtable live. So we want everybody to come through, okay? And again, I want to digress a little bit. Gina's event is not just for people that's buying houses in Gary. It's for people all over the country, okay? So everybody watch, log in. It's Eventbrite, 12 o'clock Central, correct, Gina? 12 o'clock Central to 3 o'clock.
And Tanisha, I'll send it to your DM. I'll DM you the Eventbrite link.
Well, we want everybody to go to Brown Skin Coffee, and we're gonna fill that room up, and we're gonna sit down, and we're gonna talk about relationships and
in person.
That's gonna be
in person. So y'all come there. Gina gonna sign some autographs, and Marcy gonna leave her paw print, and it's gonna be.
You know what?
Wait.
That's okay, Greg.
One more big thing for the city of Gary. August 22nd through the 24th. I'll be there. We throwing a huge concert in Gary.
Let's go.
Okay.
Details coming soon.
I give you all of the details. It's really about MJ, but the weekend that we want to throw the concert at, they got something going on there. So it's the 22nd through the 24th. You'll be hearing real details about it soon. And we won't be having to go to Hammond anymore for big concerts because we're bringing all that to Gary.
That's what's up.
Okay, that's what's up.
Hey, you never know what you're gonna hear. Okay, we bring you the news first, for real. We try to, at least. Tanisha says, please DM me so I can share it on our page. We're gonna DM you with all of this information, okay? Because we want everybody out there, especially the relationship show. We want everybody out there because we're gonna tape it. It's gonna be live taping, all right? And then we'll
Greg.
Yes, sir.
It is the real estate part.
Is the real estate part? What'd you say?
Is the real estate part gonna be on video? Also, we're gonna be able to watch it on video. You just have to be live to see it.
It's going. I think it's live, but I think it's gonna. I don't know how she's gonna do it, but I believe it's gonna be live that day on Eventbrite. I don't know if she's going to record it, so I have no idea how to do it, and she's not here to tell us. So,
would be good
and then a relationship panel, and then a relationship panel. When is that?
That's going to be. I got to talk to the guys about it because I wanted to do it this weekend, but it's not going to be this weekend.
Okay. There's going to be some way out there. If it was some way out there, I might fly in for it.
Yeah, we're gonna plan it. It's probably, but it'll probably be on a Sunday as well. All right, and we just put everybody in the room, and we walk around a couple of mics, 2-3 cameras, and make it right. You know what I'm saying? Gina, will you be able to record your event?
The
yes.
I may be able to.
All right, Chris was asking, okay, but we got to get out of here. We can talk off. But everybody, thank you guys for tuning in. All right, tomorrow again, we got a filmmaker. His name is what? Yeah, I got this board here. Okay, Lamar Bozeman, filmmaker, director, Family Affairs Cinema. He'll be here tomorrow. Talk about what he's doing, and we got a lot of stuff coming up. So stay tuned. All right, this is Dope Living TV Live. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Peace out.
I'm coming.